So, like we agree, let's sort out the Owasp installation first before we proceed. Owasp installation. Owasp installation. So I don't have to go through the definition. It's a target what? Machine. Just like Metasploitable. So it's an alternative target machine. So how do we install it? It's almost the same process that we follow on how we install the Metasploitable. So we have our installation file already with us. Steps, you click on new as usual. Then enter the name of the machine. Let's say Owasp. Then you also choose the type of the operating system. So be Linux. I think they want you to off the lights. Don't understand code. Okay. Is that what we were asking before? So you choose your operating system. The type should be what? Linux. But then we have subtype. So when we were installing Metasploitable, we did not reconfigure the subtype, but you can decide to say other Linux. It's your choice. You can choose, you can leave it at that default selected one, or you change it to other Linux. Then the version is 64 bits. Now, when I was teaching us how to install the Metasploitable, I said this place that is currently showing us finish supposed to be showing what? Create. If it doesn't, it means that it assumes that all your settings under hardware and disk, you are aligning with the defaults. But in this case, we don't want to align with the defaults. We want to make adjustment under hardware. The current memory set for it too small compared to the memory we gave to, we understand that it's just a target machine. We don't need to give it too much memory. But on the average, we can upgrade this to 224, or let me put it 48. So put this here. So what I did, I just upgraded the RAM from the 512 to this is equivalent to 2 gig or thereabouts. Then the processor, I am still maintaining one CPU out of 4 that I can allocate if I want. Remember that these CPUs, they are virtual CPU, right? Good. Now, I'm done with that. So I'll just I'll collapse here or expand the hard drive. So what do I do under hard drive? We have an existing hard disk already when we were installing the other machine. Now, once you have selected the option that says use an existing virtual hard disk file, it will output or it will display the previous one you set for what? Metasploitable, right? Then you click on this folder icon to show that you are adding to that one. So you click on that, then you go to add, then from add, you now locate the file. So where do I have the file? I have mine on desktop. In desktop, I know I have it in this folder called this. Now, when you come here, select this one that have C11. Click on that option and then click. Then you have added Owasp, and the memory allocated is 5 points. And then it also took the same 8 points. So the actual size and the virtual size is given. Any question to this level? So let everybody get to this stage now first. Or have we exceeded here? You're only showing what? This the height is 9 knots. From here, this ISO. Did you change it to other liners? That was the option under subtype. I changed mine to what? Other liners. Okay, that means it has already configured with the one available, which is still okay. There's no issue with that. There are different options actually. You understand? You can install with any one of them. No issue. I'm sure how this place you're saying we put a star. Eh? This place you're saying we put a star. The memory, your memory is already at 248. I mean, okay, you're the one that put it, I mean? No. Okay, so that means my own was small. Mine was showing there. Which machine are you trying to install now? The Owasp, I mean? Okay, so mine was showing 512, which I consider to be too small. That is why I have to manually what? Increase it. But if your own come with that 248, just go ahead with it. Which of the discs? The one that have C11. Out of the option that came out, choose that one. That is the one that I have confirmed that is working. Since we are having issue, yeah, choose the use existing, use and existing. Choose use and existing. I just mentioned it now. It's here now. You know, since 11. Can we move now? This was my own spelling showing OW. OW what? AES. Doesn't matter. You can even put any name. I can put Prosper there. It's the software that you are installing that matter. I can put Prosper. It's not even this Meta, but I can put Meta. They are just name of your machines. How you want to. This process you are going now, delete my own start. You want to delete? Right click on it now. I remove the machine now. We have done that. Right click on it. You see remove option. Let's take note of these things that once they show you once, take note of it. Subsequently, you should adopt it. Eh? Your own is showing what? Fail to open what? Okay, don't worry. Let me just complete the process. Then maybe we can enter debugging section. Let me just complete it first. So if you are writing your step, just write your step the way I'm doing mine first. Then you can bring your system one after the other. Let's see how we can rectify it. Okay, so I have already called in the software. That is, I have configured the hardware and what? The text. So now I can click on what? Finish. So once I click on finish, and then I'll just click on choose and click on finish. Click on choose and click on finish. So I have my Owasp here already. So the next thing I'm going to do is to set my network. To select network. So how do I select network? Instead of us to be writing, you are busy, you know you are behind, you should be writing. Okay, to set my network, I will just right click on it as usual. Go to what? Settings. Then you now go to network. You select NAT network. Select NAT network for the Owasp. Select NAT network for the Owasp. Now, but there is a discovery here. When you select NAT network, your OK is not what? Active. So why? Because of maybe the network you have set the other ones on. So let's use that same one, which was a host what? Only adapter, right? So that we can get our OK active. So I click, so network has been selected. Because if you don't select that network, there won't be communication. There must be a network configuration. Now, we will now launch it, just like the way we install the, what is it called? Just like the way we install the Metasploitable, right? After all this, what you did now is just like setting it up. Now you want to initialize it. How to initialize, you select it. To initialize, you select it, and then you go to what? Normal start, right? That is where I will know if I have successfully installed the Owasp. So I'll wait for it to load the preview. Now, I believe you should be watching. You should be watching. You have been doing this thing since you couldn't get it. If I were to be you, you just pay attention. You are still falling back to self-help. Your own, I mean. Listen for. You are in the music now. When I say you should follow the step first, then you cannot start afresh with what I have done. The same step that we have been following now. I only started it the way you click and then go to normal. Start. Then I waited, and then this is where it brought me. And it has provided my login word, username, and the password. So my password is root. I'll press enter. My password is root. Root. Sorry, that is my username. Press enter. Then my password is the Owasp. That is OWASP. So let me see. It's like I did not get it. Okay, so I think I'm in. You are new. Okay, so I am in now. So if I do iconfig to get the IP and the network information, be able to get it. So this is the IP address. The IP address is 192.168.56.103. So with this, it's confirmed that we are directly in what? Owasp.